This is the Variety Sports Network, created for the fans, by the fans. Now to your host of tonight's show.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back for another great season of Raiders football, and of course, another great season of Sin City Raiders podcast. Welcome back, guys. If you guys have never been here before, my name is Jordan. I cover the Raiders. They are my favorite team, and this podcast is basically all about Raiders and NFL, basically. So let's get right into things, shall we? Raiders start off the season taking on the Broncos. Week 1, a division game right off the bat. Let's go, okay? Against the Broncos, new coach and Sean Payton. The Raiders with a new quarterback at Jimmy Garoppolo. Carr got sent off to New Orleans, as we all know. I know I should have done a preseason podcast, but I didn't get into it, so I'm doing it now. This is week 1, everybody. I know week 2 is literally a couple days. Week 2 actually already started with last night's Philly game and Vikings game, which was actually really good. But let's go ahead and get things into it. Let's make this one short and sweet so we can get prepared for next week, so I can get on top of things. And my episode next week will, I think, air on Wednesday of next week. So be prepared for that. So let's get into it. Raiders, Broncos, week 1. Let's go. All right, let's start it off with going over the Broncos box score, shall we? Broncos, Russell Wilson, 27 for 34, 177 yards. Okay. Wilson just needs to get back into things, I guess you could say. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Not bad. QBR of 111 on the season, or on the on the game. My apologies. Javonte Williams, 13 attempts from tearing his Achilles last year, or his ACL last year. Coming back into this offense, which is pretty good, but the Broncos also signing Sam Pirine. I can never say his first name. Samanji Pirine, I guess you could say, who came from Cincinnati, and he was a backup to Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon. Joe's everywhere, and he's a pretty good back. He could probably start pretty much anywhere. He's pretty good, but he's their backup. Javonte Williams went 13 for 52, no touchdowns. Sam Pirine, 8 for 41, no touchdowns. They got nothing on the ground done for the Broncos. Receiving-wise, Pirine was the leading receiver with 37 yards. The Raiders actually played good defense this game against a decent Broncos offense, okay? And then Adam Troutman, who was brought over from New Orleans because Sean Payton likes him. He 5 catches for 34 yards. Courtland Sutton, who is the number 1 receiver since what's his name is out. Their number 1 guy. Okay, it'll come to me in a minute. Courtland Sutton went 4 for 32 with a touchdown. Pretty nice. Brandon Johnson, 2 for 31. Greg Dulcich, who's actually out this next week, 2 for 22. Little Jordan Humphrey, that's his legal name now, 2 for 11 with a score. And everybody else had 1 to 3 catches with under 10 yards for the Broncos. Let's go over the Raiders box score, shall we? The new franchise quarterback of your Las Vegas Raiders, Jimmy Garoppolo. Looked pretty good. Now, this is what I got to say about Jimmy. I liked Derek Carr a lot. I liked him a lot. Okay. We all did. Okay. We know it wasn't Carr the reason why we weren't succeeding in our league. It's our defense, to be completely honest. Jimmy Garoppolo is very safe, I guess you could say. He likes to play it safe. He will dink and dunk, kind of like Brady. I mean, he kind of grew up behind Brady in the league. He also had Josh McDaniels as his assistant coach, basically, or his offensive coach in New England, where Jimmy started his career. Okay. But on top of that, I like Jimmy a lot. Is Jimmy a Derek Carr deep throw passer? No. See, Derek Carr needs someone like Chris Olave, like who he has, or like somebody like Tyreek Hill, for example, because he chucks the ball and like he can throw it deep. Derek Carr can throw it deep. He really can. Just like Tua. Tua is not the most accurate passer, but he can chuck the ball And he has Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle to go catch those balls. Just saying. Anyway, Jimmy G, he can throw the ball. He's a little bit more accurate than Carr, I would say. Doesn't throw a lot of interceptions, even though he had one this weekend, but that's okay. He threw it, and it was bad. Anyway, but pretty damn good day, I would say, for Jimmy G. 20 for 26. All right. 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. QBR of 115 on the game, which is pretty good, I would have to say so myself. Rushing, Josh Jacobs, NFL's leading rusher last year, having a contract dispute all freaking offseason long. Weren't going to pay the guy. Why would you not pay this guy? Okay, why would you not pay this man? He did amazing in college. He brought it to the NFL. He was the league leading rusher last year. He got the rushing title last year, and he's wanting to stay here. Sign the man. He's a great kid. He's a great player, powerful, strong, fast back. How do you not sign this kid? Like, I understand the running back position is depleting, and those guys aren't getting paid anymore. We've seen it all offseason. It's been the talk of the offseason. These poor running backs, dude. They're the workhorses of the team. Like, yeah, okay, your quarterback, okay, he gets the ball every snap. I get it. So does your center. Yeah, I understand your quarterback makes the throws and calls the plays. I understand that. But your running back has a lot to do. He has to block. Dude, pay the damn man. But he got a 1-year deal, whatever. He better not go anywhere else. That's all I got to say about that. You better sign him to a long-time deal. Longer for the rest of his career is what I'm saying. But on top of that, Jacobs is a all-around athlete, and he better stay here for the long term. Let me look up here. Yeah, he only signed a 1-year, $10 million contract with the Raiders, including it's a base salary of $7 million, a signing bonus of $2.5 million. And then he's basically $10 million in dead cap value, and then some incentives in there. But you better extend this dude, and you better pay him at least for the next 3 years. Give him a 3-year big contract, make him freaking happy. Then we're good for the next 3 years. Okay. Who knows how long Adams has left in this league? Let's look up his contract, shall we? Davante Adams is making base salary of $6 million, of a reconstruction bonus of $20 million, and a workout bonus of $100,000 while carrying a cap hit of $14 million and a dead cap space of $54 million. He signed a 5-year, $140 million contract with the Raiders, including a $19 million signing bonus and $65 million of it guaranteed. Davante Adams, one of the best receivers in the league. He's on the Raiders. I'm glad he's on the Raiders. He's a great wide receiver. He had Aaron Rodgers. He helped Aaron Rodgers become who Aaron Rodgers is, and he also helped and Aaron Rodgers also helped him become who he is. So, yeah, on top of that, let's go to rushing. Josh Jacobs, 19 attempts for 48 yards. Not a great day for him. He averaged 2.5 yards a carry on 19 attempts. Not great. Jimmy Garoppolo had 9 attempts for 11 yards. No touchdowns rushing for this game. But receiving-wise, Jacoby Myers, who got lit up at the end of the game, got lit. He got rocked pretty good when he caught that ball. Jacoby Myers, who actually came over from New England, which I'm very surprised New England even let him go. Anyway, Jacoby Myers, 9 for 81, 2 touchdowns on the day. Beautiful catches from Jacoby Myers from Jimmy G. Beautiful. Davante Adams, 6 receptions for 66 yards. I don't like that. 666. I do not like that. Josh Jacobs, 2 catches for 23 yards. Austin Hooper, 1 catch for 20. And then Zamir White and DeAndre Carter both had 1 catch for 5 yards. Not too bad. Let's look on the defense real quick here. Nate Hobbs had 8 tackles. We had Jerry Tillery. He had 1 sack. Max Crosby had a sack. He had 2 tackles, 3 tackles, assists. I mean, Max Crosby is a freaking monster, dude. I'm getting his jersey sometime this year, maybe for Christmas. I'm getting Max Crosby's jersey for sure that I can wear around because I have a Josh Jacobs signed jersey that I do not wear and I do not want to wear. So that will not be happening. But, yes, not too bad. And then let's see what Carlson did on the day. Daniel Carlson, 1 for 1, 24 yards. That's about it for our team. Now looking into it, the Raiders – listen to this. Let's take it in now and soak it in. We have the only win in the division. The Chiefs lost to Detroit on opening night, which was a great game. Broncos lost to us, the Raiders. And the Chargers actually lost a great game to the Dolphins. Great game, dude. Back and forth leads all day. Oh, actually, I don't think Miami led all game. It was just back and forth touchdowns. And then right there at the end, dude, just chucking up Hail Marys to his Tyreek Hill, who's the GOAT, dude. He'll go down as one of the greatest of all times in the league. Tyreek Hill, dude. He's so many yards, just so good. But yeah, everybody is 0-1 besides the Raiders. So we're first in the division. Let's soak it in, people. Let's soak it in. We got the only win in the division. Jimmy, our team looks great, really does. Overall, not bad. We need to get a little bit better on offense. Defense played pretty good against a solid Broncos offense, and that Broncos defense is also pretty good as well. So do not sleep on their defense, but as long as our Raiders keep playing great defenses, I think we'll be fine. So on top of that, yeah, let's look into our schedule now, shall we? This week, we take on the Bills. Let me go back. There we go. No. Anyway, but yeah. I'm excited for this year. I hope our offense tears it up like it should. Austin Hooper is our tight end, losing Darren Waller, who he is now healthy for the Giants. But anyway, let's get into it. Raiders take on the Bills, who are 0-1. 0-1 Bills. Does Josh Allen still have it? Is he not who we think he is? I mean, they didn't play that great of a game. It was pretty bad, not going to lie. And the reason why I keep looking over here is because my screen is over, like my screen's over here, but my camera's right here. But let's go into it. Week 2, we got the Bills. Week 3, we got the Steelers. Week 4, Chargers. Then we got the Packers, Patriots, Bears, Lions, Giants, Bears, oh my, Jets, Dolphins, Chiefs, Vikings, Chargers, Chiefs, Colts, and Broncos, January 7th, to be determined after that playoff start. Yep. So at the end of the year, we end it with, damn, we go, well, what should have been a really deadly Jets. We play the Jets this year. They beat the Bills with a Aaron Rodgers-less team. Rodgers went out in the fourth offensive snap. Rodgers tore his Achilles. Everybody's blaming the turf. What do you guys think? Well, what do you guys think, huh? Is it the turf or is it the player? Was he not ready? But hey, I think he was ready. He spent all offseason preparing. He showed up to OTs, which he never does, ever. Never has. Maybe besides when he was a rookie. And then after that, it's like he showed up for everything. I mean, they were in Hard Knocks. I haven't watched that yet. I need to. But, yeah, that team is just, I don't know, man. Now they got Zach Wilson leading the whole freaking crew, so who knows what's going to happen with them now. But we will see. But let's go over my little prediction here. I'll go team by team, all right, based off just week 1. Raiders and Bills. Raiders could win this game very easily. They really could. Yeah, Raiders Nation, baby. Let's go. Anyway, I can see them winning that game, but then again, I can see the Bills. This is their home opener, and they're going to come out with some vengeance. That's going to be a good game. I got to go Raiders there. Got to go Raiders victory there. Steelers victory against them. Chargers, it'll be a good game. Might have to say Chargers on that one just because they're so good, but Raiders are going to win 3-0. Let's go. 4-0. That'd be 4-0. Packers should be a win, depending on how Jordan Love is playing by week 5. We will see. Then the Patriots, who have a sleeper, great defense. They're always good. Bears should beat them. Sorry, Dylan. Lions, they're going to be good. We have a hard schedule. I don't care what anybody says. We have a hard schedule. Raiders, Lions, Giants, we should be able to beat them. Jets should be able to beat them. Dolphins, that'll be a great game. They might beat us. I don't know. Chiefs, I really hope we beat them. Really, really freaking hope we beat them. Vikings, hope we beat them. It's going to be a good game. Either way, I just can't predict some of these games because they're just hard and they're good teams. And I don't want to speak among Raiders and Chiefs play on Christmas. Let's go. 12 o'clock, Raiders, Chiefs. Wow. They play on Christmas this year. Let's go. I got to watch my team on Christmas at noon. Let's go, baby. I'll take it. All right. But if I had to predict all reality, my professional opinion, I would have to say we were going to go, since we already have one victory. 1. I see us winning 12 games here. I think we can win 12 games all year. Is that undermining us? Maybe. We got 18 weeks, 12-6. I'll take that. Well, it'd be 12-5 with the bye week. Yeah, I like that a lot. I really do. This episode is not going to be long. I am not well prepared, but that's okay. This is just basically kicking off my season, getting us ready and going into this. But yeah, dude, Raiders, we're here. We're 1-0. We're first in the AFC West. Let's go. Is there any big hot topics? I mean, not really. Buffalo at 1. We got a primetime game versus Pittsburgh on the 24th. Let's go. I mean, come on, dude. What else could you possibly want? Like, let's go. But anyway, guys, I mean, that's really all I have for this episode. I was mainly just coming in here and saying what's up and welcome back to the season. And it's great to be back. And I hope I get some feedback, some questions, some comments, some likes, some shares. That'd be nice. Help us out, Variety Sports Network. That's what we're all about here. And while I'm going at it, let me go ahead and throw out one of our sponsors right now at what is it? Row One Brand. I think that's what it is. Is that what it is? Or no, it's in the clutch. Yeah, that's it. But anyway, let me go ahead and throw out my our sponsors video real quick, and then this deal you can't pass. If you're a sports fan, you like buying memorabilia, not memorabilia, but like I guess you could say memorabilia, old vintage things from like sports stuff. You got to check them out. Check this out. We'll be right back.
You know what I like? I like to be comfortable. I also love representing my favorite sports teams. And in the Clutch, I am able to have the best of both worlds. In the Clutch Apparel is your one-stop shop for all things sports. They have officially licensed gear from all your favorite teams and players from the NHL, MLB, NFL, and more. They have sports classic tees from yesteryear and beyond. Check out their full website in the link down below. When you enter the promo code Variety Sports, you get 10% off everything site-wide. Feel comfortable with your sports apparel and go over to their website now at intheclutch.com. And don't forget to use our code Variety Sports to get 10% off.
Boom. You see it right there. Raiders. Let's go. In the clutch. Check them out. You can't miss out that deal. You cannot miss it out. But on top of that, I also like to throw out our other one, Row One brand. You got to check these guys out. Check out their website. You got to use our promo codes and stuff just to get that little discount, and it helps so much. But if you want gifts for family, brothers, uncles, grandpas, sisters, cousins, aunts, dogs, owners, second cousin, check this out.
Hey guys, I've bought my fair share of cakes and treats for special events.
Let's be honest, you're here because you love sports. We love sports too. And our friends over at Row One Brand love sports as much as we do. Row One Brand sells sports wall art, sports gift watches, and vintage apparel with ornamental designs created from real game ticket stubs and vintage sports memorabilia in their collection. If you want some vintage Golden State Warriors memorabilia, they have that too. It's a sports collector's dream website for anything sports related. Go over to row1brand.com to check out their great inventory. And when you use the promo code VSP15, you'll get 15% off any item on the whole site. That's code VSP15 for 15% off any item on the site. So click on the link below and go check them out. Row One Brand, America's best vintage sports art, sports gifts.
Row One Brand. Check them out. I've bought some things there myself. Actually bought me a couple of vintage Raider stuff. Go figure. I got a couple of T-shirts. I bought a poster. They got some old ticket stubs for sale that I bought to hang up in my man cave. Stuff like that. Just random stuff that would be awesome gifts. Plus, you use our discount code. Don't pass up on that, people. Come on, let's go. On top of that, guys, that is all I have for today. Sorry for the short episode. Actually, I'm going to try to keep them short and sweet this year. So maybe I can get a little bit more views, a little bit more feedbacks, maybe not bore you so much, stuff like that. I'll be a little bit more prepared next time. Hopefully this one wasn't too bad for you. I try to bring you my best content. I try to bring the excitement. Hopefully you guys felt that all podcast long. But on top of that, guys, again, my name is Jordan, and this is the Variety Sports Network, and this was Sin City Raiders Podcast.
Hey, this is Brandon, CEO of the Variety Sports Network. Thank you again for watching tonight's show. Best way you can support us is by hitting that subscribe button, that like button, and hitting the notifications so you don't miss out on the next show right here on the Variety Sports Network.